Hi guys, Rachael Podolsky from Coldwell Banker Global Luxury here today to talk to you about contingencies. So let's talk about the three most common contingencies. The first one is the finance contingency. This is the one that most people are thinking about. It would say that you have a certain number of days to get your financing in place. So a lot of people will include this if you are getting any kind of loan. But did you know you do not have to include the finance contingency even if you are getting financing? You can talk to your lender more about that. Also, title contingency. So once we go under contract, you've got a couple days to review the title. That is a contingency that you can also waive when you're in a very competitive situation. Another important contingency is the inspection contingency. That is called a Form 35. We need to check out the house. We need to make sure that we know what we're getting into. If you have new construction, a lot of times you will not do a Form 35, but instead you will do your own inspection and then bring it back as part of the punch list. And I'll cover it more in another vlog on new construction. But that is an important inspection. You can waive the inspection contingency. I don't always recommend that unless you're in a very competitive situation. I do believe as a buyer, you have the right to have an inspection. You should have the inspection. You want to go in eyes wide open, especially if you're buying a home that might be a little bit older. You really want to know what's going on. And then the last contingency I want to talk to you about is the sale of your existing home. This was not something that we had a lot of in the last few years, but I am seeing more of them lately, which is why I even thought to talk to you guys about contingencies in the first place. I have had 3 deals this summer that have been contingent on the sale of another home. These are super tricky and they're really stressful for everybody involved. So if you can not have a sale of home contingency, I definitely recommend it. But if it's something that you have to do, I would love to talk to you more in detail about that. But just remember, it is something that you can do, but if it's a real competitive situation, that's not going to be a contingency that a seller is going to accept. So those are 4 things that are the most common contingencies that we're seeing in today's market. So we have a lot of buyers and not a lot of sellers, which means we are in a very competitive market here in the Seattle area. But talk to your broker, call me if you have questions. If I'm your broker, I'll be happy to help you with these things, but you just want to decide what contingencies work. You want to have somebody who's really negotiating on your behalf. You can ask the listing broker questions about some of the other offers so that you can come in competitively. We all try to work together to get it done. So if you have more questions about contingencies, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we can even do a longer vlog about it the next time. But 4 contingencies to look out for. Happy shopping!